Welcome back to the mountain, guys. I just got home from work not too long ago and figured I would do an update for you guys so you can see where we're at. We're finally into February now, and as we've been saying, concrete was going to start in February. So this is going to be the driveway. We have to do this little jog here because our septic line kind of runs out into the road a little bit. Well, not the road, but the driveway. So we're just gonna have that little jog on it. But Mrs. Hillbilly will still be able to make a straight run directly into the garage. And then up here, we are gonna have a nice little meandering pathway. So they've already got one of the binder boards in that you can see here. The other one is going to be in there also, and it's going to be about 4 foot away from it. And then you can see they already got everything framed up here for the front pad. It's going to go all the way out to the edges of the columns there, and will be, the level, that red line. And then they didn't get anything formed today yet on the back side of the house. They just sprayed everything out, so it's marked. Kind of like this side is sprayed. They have it marked. They have a rough idea of where they're going to put everything, but they'll come back tomorrow and frame it. So like I've been saying, by this door here, we're going to have a 4x4 pad there. And then on the back side of the house, from this orange line all the way to the back is going to be concrete. So concrete from the door out to the hot tub, just past the conduit. We'll have room for our picnic table right here. We'll have a barbecue out here. Still have to talk to Mrs. Hillbilly because I thought this was going to go out around that tree a little bit more, but rounded off the edge and to the end of our slider for our coffee patio. So I'll go ahead and take you inside and show you what's been going on inside. This last weekend, Mrs. Hillbilly and cousin John Boy and Mrs. John Boy came down and we painted everything. So with the walls and the trim, or not the walls, with the doors and the trim being white, you can really see the ceilings are white also. This gray color that we went with, it is called agreeable gray. And I kind of like it. I find it quite agreeable, surprisingly. We still have not stained the cabinets yet. Mrs. Hillbilly has not made a decision yet, which I don't blame her. I kind of personally like the just polyurethane now. However, both of us would like to see our vinyl floor in here before we make a final decision on the color. Our vinyl floor has a bit of a reddish color. It kind of looks like a distressed wood or a barn wood. It's got a little bit of red grain through it. So we're thinking that, one of the stains might actually go best with it rather than the natural look with the polyurethane over it. So we're still undecided there. You can see, however, our tile guy has come up and started work, although there's no tile laid. We do have our sink in. This is a granite sink, and I think we're going to be really happy with it. Nice, big, deep. We can fit our giant stock pots in that sink and wash it out. We also got our faucets. Please pardon the dark for a second. I'll pull this faucet out so you can see the design on it. Oop. Bull in the china shop. So that's the faucet that we went with. And I think that will look real nice. Let's kind of line it up there. So it's like an optical illusion. Look at that. Hold please. Okay, there we go. So now it's like an optical illusion. That's what our faucet would look like. So it is a little bit bigger than this. It's going to stick up like that. But it's got that nice rinsey wand on it. Oh, it's going to be really nice. Especially when I start making beer again. It'll come in very handy then. The tile guy has cut out the holes for all of our sinks. Although we didn't get a special sink for any of the bathrooms. The only special sink we got was that one. You can see he's got all of the gear and stuff here, chicken wire for the walls in the bathrooms. He's gonna have his setup in here for cutting tile and whatnot, I'm sure. In this bathroom, he has the hole cut, and then he's already got the chicken wire and stuff up on the walls with what looks like the vapor barrier or waterproof barrier or whatever there. So we'll have, the tub shower in here, and then the standing shower in the other guest bathroom. And then in the master bathroom, he's pulled out the form around the floor, but hasn't started yet laying anything in here. Although, like I said, he did cut out the holes for the sinks. So we're gonna have him also mount the longer pull bar, that taller box there, not this big tall box. That's the shower curtain rod. But the longer white box is going to be a pull bar or a safety bar that's going to go across the back of the shower there. So we're getting real close. We decided not to paint the bedrooms for now. We can paint those later on, but we painted the hallway. We painted the great room, which includes piano room and living room. And then we also painted the library, even though the walls are gonna be covered in books. So we got everything nice and painted. It looks really good. The concrete framing is gonna get finished up this week. And then from what I've been told, the pour is going to happen next Wednesday. So that'll be a week from today. I spoke to our flooring guy, and he was here last week. He said that he was going to be coming out and doing the floor this week. So that meant carpet and vinyl were supposed to come in this week. Which we still have 2 more days. Today's Wednesday, still have Thursday and Friday. And I mean, if they want to work on Saturday, I don't mind getting woken up early again. It's happened a few times already, this build. But if it means it gets done faster, I'm all for it. I'll even help him lay it. Let's see what else. We spoke to the company that's putting in the lighting package. Funny enough, I used to work for them. That's another story for a different time. The solar, we still don't know when that's coming up. Oh, I have another update for you on this side. PG&E finally came yesterday. So they disconnected the power from our previous pole, our old pole. Flip the camera around. So they disconnected power from this pole that's right here next to the house. This pole is going to be pulled out. I still need to get those extension cords out of the pole. And then they moved the power to our new power pole. So that pole is already running. It has power. It's already powering our trailer. And then we got our new transformer out on the road. So the other thing that I forgot to mention was propane. Propane, let's see, you can see the tank all the way back there. That was our old tank. We are now going to upgrade that 150 tank to a 250 tank. Since we're going to have the furnace now, we don't really know how fast we're going to end up going through that. So better safe than sorry. Plus, if we don't go through the propane any faster, it means that we will be able to make it a full year before we have a refill. So we can always fill it at the cheapest time of the year. The propane tank is going to go where those concrete blocks are. That's 10 feet from the power pole and more than 10 feet from the house. So we'll be copacetic there. Plus, I'll still be able to get a car parked in there. So that's really it for today. One last thing. How many times am I going to say one last thing, right? One last thing. I want to show off Mrs. flower garden that she started. I need to water them. They're getting a little dry, but you can see a whole bunch of little baby alyssum coming up everywhere. They are prolific. Even in the strawberry pot, they're coming up. And then in these pots, you can see we've got California poppies starting to come up everywhere. Tons and tons of them. We also found 2 night blooming jasmine at the hardware store, and one of our blessed friends, actually the one that is letting us borrow the trailer, gave us a hummingbird bush, so we replanted that also. All of these are going to go around the walkway, make everything look nice. And then we also got a new sweet broom over there. So thanks for following along, guys. I know it's been a long journey. It hasn't been longer for any of you guys than it has been for us. It's been longer than we thought it was going to take, but it's going to be well worth it. I think you can all see what we're getting in the end. So I'll go ahead and end it here. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for coming again. Bye.